The latest CPI report is here for the month of June, and we have the numbers. Inflation is at 3%. Now, what does this mean? Well, there's a little bit of something tricky that we have to keep in mind here. While that number is much lower than we've been seeing in much of these reports over the last 2 years, it still doesn't exactly mean that things are cheap by any means. Now, this 3% is compared to June of last year. Now, if you remember last year, the CPI report for the month of June was 9%. So we are 3% higher than the 9% higher of last year. So the cumulative rate is still very high. Things are still very expensive. But the important thing to note is that it is cooling off, which is good. But things are still expensive. It doesn't mean everything's fixed. It means that we're starting to cool off. Things are beginning to settle, and hopefully from here, we can get back into a stride that makes sense, because those numbers last year, a few years ago, were ridiculous. They didn't make sense. It was too hard to keep up with. Follow me for more financial, tech, and money news.